y'all, it's Gabrielle, and welcome back to our beautiful community in disguise. So today we'll be going through our short rise and shine morning yoga flow to get ourselves energized and our body warm to start the day. So if you have any blocks or pillows or blankets or anything to support you, go ahead, pause the video and grab them, and we'll go ahead and start at the top of our mat. So with our feet nice and wide, hip width distance apart, bringing one palm to the chest and one to the belly. Relax the shoulders, soft bend in the knees. As we take a big breath in through the nose and exhale out of the mouth, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, soften in the knees, begin to flex or forward fold over the hips. Palms connect to the mat or to the shins or to the hips here in our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to the shins and a flat back. Shift the weight towards the top of the toes or the balls of the toes or feet. And exhale, forward fold. Palms connect to the mat as we step the right leg back, the left leg back for our plank or our modified plank. Bend the elbows lower down to the mat, untuck the toes, open the heart space in your cobra. Exhale, release back down. We'll push up into a tabletop to start, and then float into your downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward to the mat and lower that right knee. So patting your knee with your pillow or a blanket, whatever feels good here. And bump that right knee back slightly. And on the inhale, reach the arms up in line with the ears in our low lunge. So rooting into that front foot. And exhale, palms float behind the head. Elbows are wide, chest is forward. And exhale, use your stability and core to side bend to the right. So really rooting into that left foot and the back foot as well as you come up. Nice and controlled. And exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, gazing down towards the big toe on your left foot. For concentration, and inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward here. Exhale, lift back up nice and strong. Arms reach up, maybe you sink a little bit deeper. And exhale, palms frame the front foot. Lift the back knee up off of the mat and rotate the back heel parallel to your mat as we float into our warrior two. So bending into that front knee, arms are wide. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left arm in line with the left ear. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow comes to the left side and reach through the right fingertips. Ground into that back heel to lift up out of the shoulders and rotate the chest towards the sky. Inhale, float back into your reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, we'll come back up nice and strong into our warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the palms to frame that front foot. Lower the back knee as the left knee meets the right for your plank or modified plank. Bend the elbows, coming down to the belly. Untuck the toes and lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, release. Float back to your tabletop and then to your downward facing dog here. Inhale, this time step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee. Palms connect to your mat as we root to rise in our low lunge. Inhale here and exhale, bring the palms to the back of the head as we side bend over to the left, gripping our mat with our right foot. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, we'll lift back up. Exhale, begin to flex forward. Gaze comes down to the right toe or foot. And inhale, come back up. And exhale. Find stability, flex forward, hold. Use your belly to come up nice and strong. Arms reach up. And exhale. Palms float down to the mat. Lift the back knee up off of the mat. Pivot your toes. And come into that warrior two. And is our back heel right in line with our front heel. And adjusting for stability. Exhale, reach to the right fingertips and bring it around into our reverse warrior. Right arm reaches across. Inhale. Right arm or elbow comes to the top of the right thigh. Reach the left arm in line with the left ear. Look out of your shoulders as we rotate here through the torso. And inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And then on the inhale, coming back into our warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the palms to frame that front foot. And we'll lower the back knee. Right knee meets the left. And come into your variation of your flow. You bend the elbows, untuck the toes, cobra, or lift the thighs up for your upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll push back into your down dog. Pedaling out the feet as we relieve any tension from the hamstrings and calves. And on the inhale, we'll lower the knees, coming into our tabletop, and pad those knees if you need to. Palms are wide, and we'll step the right foot forward as if we're coming into our low lunge. So this time, begin to walk the palms back as you begin to straighten the right leg only as far as your body allows today. Since it's the morning, definitely being gentler with our body. Palms can come on blocks if you have them, or to your hips. And flexing at our right ankle, we'll begin to hinge slightly forward with a flat back, drawing the belly towards the top of the thigh here. Inhale and exhale out of the mouth. And you can either stay here or root the left palm to your mat or to your hip or block as we reach the right arm up to the sky for a twist here. And exhale, release the palm down. And we'll gently walk the palms forward as we bend the front knee. And this time we'll step the right leg to meet the left in our tabletop. Palms are nice and wide, shoulders are over the wrist as we extend the right toes back and down to the mat. We'll lift the leg up and exhale, draw the knee in towards the belly or nose, round the spine, and extend it out. Nice and controlled, and we'll take this a couple of times. So using our abdominals to bring the knee forward and not just the momentum from our leg to bring that knee forward. And this time, exhale, we'll bring the knee forward, and this time kick the knee out to the right side of our mat. You can lower down to the left forearm for our hydrant and bring it in to the midline or the center. And inhale, lift the right hip up. Exhale, bring it to center. We'll take that a couple of times as we engage our glutes nice and controlled. And then we'll lift the knee up and we'll pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll come back up. Take your time and we'll float into a child's pose, shifting the hips back. And it's okay if the hips don't come all the way back. You can take your puppy dog pose, keeping the hips squared. So find your variation. And rooting into the palms, we'll ripple the spine up and shine the chest forward for our cow. Exhale, come into your child's pose or puppy pose. And inhale, ripple the spine up, open the chest. And exhale, we'll come back into our tabletop. And this time, we'll come to our half split in the opposite side. So walk the left foot forward and walk the palms back with your blocks or without. And you can keep a soft bend in that left knee if you need to. Avoid hyperextending as we flex at the left ankle. And with our right palm, can we gently bring the right hip or guide it forward towards the top of our mat to square off our hips as we fold forward. Remembering our breath. And you can stay here, or our right palm stays rooted on our mat or our hip or block as we reach the left arm up to the sky. And our twist. And exhale, release the palm down. Walk the palm slightly forward as you bend into that front knee. And we'll bring the left knee to meet the right, coming into our leg movements here. Extend the left toes forward, root into your palm, find balance here. And exhale, draw the left knee in, round the spine. Exhale, kick that wall behind you. Inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, extend. One more time, inhale and we'll hold. And this time we'll draw the left hip out to the left side of the mat. In our hydrant, you can lower to that right forearm and we'll bring it back to center. And take our leg lift here in our hydrant. Can you find balance in both of your palms? So try not to lean over to the right. And we'll lift the left knee up and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll lower back down and take our sweet, quick child's pose for the moment, or puppy dog pose. And we'll lift the chest coming into our cow. And we'll come into our tabletop, lift the hips up into your down dog. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat, take your time. And this time we'll interlace the palms behind us or bringing them to the hips as we root into the feet and come to rise. Nice and controlled, and we'll take our shoulder roll over to the right to open our chest and release tension from the neck. And reverse the circles in the opposite way. And we'll release our fingers. And we'll come into a movement that helps with circulation and that also helps with just waking the body up. So you can do this at any time if you feel tired throughout the day. So balling our left fist, extend the right arm out. And we'll just gently begin to tap the right arm up to the shoulder and back down. So this helps with our circulation as well. And we'll ball the right fist and then do the same to the left side when you're ready. So just gently tapping. Taking it up one more time. And then releasing here. And just take a moment to breathe. Practicing our mindfulness here. Exhale. And just see how our body is feeling. And one more breath in and exhale out of the mouth. And we'll come to the width of our mat and coming into a wide leg stance. So we'll bring the toes forward and find your stability where you are. And if you have any discomfort on the knees, the toes can also turn out to the corners of your mat. So find what feels good as we find stability in the feet. Reach through the arms. Nice and straight posture as we begin to hinge forward or flex at the hips in our wide leg forward fold. And we'll shift the weight to our big toe mound, our pinky, and our heel. And we'll envision holding or string pulling our inner thighs together here. So find that engagement in the thighs as we walk the palms out towards the top of our mat, coming into a stretch here. And exhale, walk over to the right side of our mat, but keeping our lower body stable. And we'll side bend over to the right. Or to the left, excuse me. And we'll walk the palms right to center in line with our heels and see if maybe we can forward fold a little bit more. And we'll bend the knees slightly and lift. Engage your legs to lift ourselves back up. Bend the knees. And exhale, lift the hips back up. And one more time, bend the knees. And straighten the legs and release in your forward fold. And palms come to the hips as we slowly come up. Nice and controlled. And we'll walk the feet slightly in and come back to the top of our mat. And then we'll lower down to our bottom However you need to get there, take your time. And we'll come into our core movement here as we walk the feet in slightly towards the bottom and lifting nice and tall in our spine as we reach the arms out in front of you and really engaging our shoulder joints. And on the inhale, begin to hinge back slightly until you find that engagement in your abdominals and keeping your feet nice and rooted. And on the inhale, we'll lift up, and exhale, we'll float back. So find stability in the legs as you lift up and back. And you can either stay here as you come up, lifting the arms. So for added challenge here, inhale as you go back, and exhale as you come forward. And you can either stay where you are, or as you lift forward, you lift the right leg, draw it in, and bring it down, and inhale, lift the left. And sit it back down nice and controlled. And we'll take it one more time on both sides, or wherever you are. And we'll slowly come up, and we'll come into our seated cat-cow. So legs can be straight, or you can cross the legs. And we'll bring the palms to the knees or to the thighs or mat as we round the spine in our cat. And inhale, bring the chest forward, gaze floats up in our cow. Taking a couple of these. And when you're ready, we'll bring the palm to the heart and the other to the belly. And we'll just take a breath in through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. And this final time on your own. And before you step off of your mat, just thinking of one thing that you're grateful for, a place of gratitude to start your morning for the day. As we bring the palms together, and if you have more time, you can always take a final resting pose or shavasana. But because the mornings can be very fast, we'll conclude our practice here. So thank you again for showing up for yourself for the morning and for the day. And I look forward to seeing you again on the mat. Namaste. So I hope you all feel energized and feel awake in our Rise and Shine morning flow. And if you'd like to continue seeing content like this and continuing to see our community built in the skies, then I'm always greatly appreciated if you could like, subscribe, and also leave a comment to let me know what you all would like to see on this channel and on the platform as well. And don't forget to follow me at Supported Skies Yoga on TikTok and also on Instagram. So check out some of the other videos as well to continue on with your practice, because practice is a practice. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.